Yeah, that hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say we're locking key in combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. Niggas love you when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through when I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road.
The crowd has been waiting for this one for a very long time. Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Damian Chambers, the cruiserweight. He's 188 centimeters tall. And he's up against Lawrence Okoli, 196 centimeters tall, with an 82.7-inch reach. Damian. This one has all. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. That's another scoring shot. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
That hook was off target. Good job defending the jab. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He parries away the left uppercut. Swing and a miss with that hook. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Damian Chambers in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know what, I've been in fights.
And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Okoli may go down here. Okoli wobbled and down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
You're right, Todd. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Well done with that counter shot. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight, and he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
That counter shot lands. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Okoli in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Don't change too much.
There's the bell to start round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They're both trying for a knockout. Left hook missed. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy. But did you see that? Chambers just got clipped. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone out of this move.
Whoa, Johnny. It's survival time for Damian Chambers. How is this fight still continuing?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Chambers just got clipped. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Damian Chambers that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
You don't want to lose this fight, dude.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your shots.
Keep smart. You were thinking. You were smart.
Here we go to the 4th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A perfect counter shot. Chambers is hurt. Chambers on the back foot trying to survive. Did you see that? Chambers is in trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. Whoa, Johnny. Chambers is in trouble. Chambers is down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Damian Chambers in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down. Time for the 5th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
The straight right just misses. Did well to block that right hook. Parries that jab away. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Lawrence Okoli caught with a thunderous shot. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot. Clip.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. This is what Okoli did not want to do. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner?
Whoa, Johnny. Lawrence Okoli caught with a thunderous shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Damian Chambers that last round. That was... There's the bell to start round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this? Hold that thought! Chambers is hurt. Looks like trouble was averted.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Nobody home with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. Counter shot lands. Heavy shot, and down goes Okoli. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We continue.
Sakoli in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. I need you to
focus. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win.
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't...
And there's the bell to start round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Damian Chambers in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
Is when you talk about...
On the job. Good work. That's it now.
Round 8, and we're off again. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Does well to block that left jab. That cut's pretty bad. Let's see if the referee stops the fight.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
And it looks like this fight will continue. Chambers on the back foot trying to survive. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Damian Chambers that last round. Look at all that blood, but he's still wanting to come out for more.
I know, man. You know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop it.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
Just shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
Will appear. Good work there. The jabs are working nice.
You got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it. Now it's a tougher fight.
I mean, already that right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start.
In the first minute, stick him on the end of a jab, and then start gathering your
Go
pace.
out. Great work. Don't be looking there for one.
And there's the bell for round 9. It's one of the best fights I've seen this year. Let's see if this round continues that incredible action.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into the shot, and that's the last thing you want.
His stamina is off the charts. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
That's a scoring cross. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. Nice counter. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. And he will stop it. TKO winner. A mercy stoppage there from the referee.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.